Yeah, man, so watch on Ali TV, YouTube channel. Gully God represent straight. You see it? It's a big league. Yeah, a the big league. You know, see the pussy them up, so me give them everything in a the clip. Gully. Easy. Ali TV, Madam Mean.
You already hear about the story, and yes, I might be exhausted by the story, but and I really the story more really revamp or you know or revive. And I really the story more want to revive. I just want to show you a different side of the whole event, and some of the perspectives and some of the narratives them, and some of the people them out there where did a comment upon the story. I want to show you how them have a level of dislike for Jamaicans. Yeah, I'm going to show you, I'm going to make you get to understand. Many of these people you see out there, them despise Jamaicans. Some of them don't have no reason to, because some of them never yet come to Jamaica. Some of them never yet come to Jamaica. Of course, you know, the crime and violence in Jamaica, them highlight it more than anywhere else in the world. Yes, I said them highlight crime and violence in Jamaica more than anywhere else in the world. But of course, when it comes down to crime and violence in Jamaica, yeah, them highlight that a whole heap. So them drive a lot of fear into people that don't go to Jamaica now, because this is a volatile place. So, you know, and go there. So, seeing another thing is, I think, I don't know if it come from slavery, where Jamaicans are like the rebellious set of people. Like we are the rebellious and we are the bad people. So I think it come down from even Massa. Massa, they don't put a stigma on the people, on the slaves them where they must send go Jamaica. So Massa make the other slaves them, let the other slaves them know, say, yo, you see them slaves there? You know, them unruly, them bad. At them make you not get punished. At them make you know this because them unruly, and because you know listen to them or follow them, you know, you are being punished. So what Massa used to do, the Massa them, the plantation owner them, used to send the Jamaicans them, the bad slaves them to Jamaica. To the place called Jamaica, right? What them call Jamaica now, to Jamaica. See? That's how them used to send the rebellious slaves them. So I think that stigma is still attached to Jamaicans. Like, yo, we're rebellious, we're aggressive, we talk loud, we you know, some people may think say we show off, like we hype. Like, I know a lot of, you know, Caribbean, I know some people from different Caribbean islands, them just despise Jamaicans. You see me I say, like, you know, them things say Jamaicans are cocky and all of them things that they have, and could stigma they out there on Jamaicans. You go in some territory, people don't want to associate themselves with Jamaicans because they see us as different. They see us as, yo, them are some boisterous people, them are some war boat, them are some people who come for take with things, them are some people who come for rob with, them are some, it's like, is that a something there? So when a situation like a kalian collier, the flight attendant, the JetBlue flight attendant, when a situation like that arises, you have to find out that people are going quick to jump on the wagon, because, of course, at Jamaica it happen. You see me I say? It's Jamaica it happen. So you have even a woman now, we say she a celebrity. This woman, she named Amanda Seals. She says she a celebrity. And she was one of the persons them who jump on the wagon. And I call up all over the place and I say, yo, this girl I get kidnapped and we have to do something about it. We have to do something about it. This girl I get kidnapped. You know, we have to do something about it. We have to, you know, so. Of course, when she know a woman like Amanda Seals, we have, you know, thousands of followers, take on a story now, other people are going to pick it up to and say, yo, this legit. Because Amanda Seals are talk about it. Yeah? Amanda Seals are talk about it. So now the girl get exposed that she was actually fabricating the whole thing, Amanda Seals come out now with a little, you know, like, oh, we're not gullible, but I was concerned about the girl. I was concerned about her, and we're not gullible. And we know we reached out. We reached out because we thought something was really happening when we reached out. And we, yeah. So I could listen to.
The best thing about candy.
I could listen to. No, Amanda Seals, right? So she a comedian or she a personality.
If y'all don't cancel Kalina, I can't with y'all. I was legit concerned. So she was effective at creating. You know what she should do is become a mystery writer. Become a hood mystery writer. Right. You know, because I tell you, she put up one.
That's right. So check the accent. You know her accent. You know, so she's not Jamaican. So you know, so she have from some other the Caribbean island. So maybe she not like Jamaicans neither. But just listen what she just said. She said she was legit in her concerns. That means that she was really concerned. Imagine, you know, this is somebody who's supposed to have sense and not say she's not gullible, you know. This is somebody who says she's not gullible, you know. She said she was legit concerned about this woman being kidnapped in Jamaica. She was really like, yo, help, people, help. They kidnapped this girl in Jamaica, this flight attendant girl. So listen.
Hell of a story. Had folks, I was reaching out to folks and contacting the MP of Jamaica. I don't know what type of psychosis y'all got that you keep doing this faking all types of funk. For what? For what? Ugh. But I don't regret for a second, you know, utilizing my efforts, because at the end of the day, if I see trouble, you know, I am a part of the see something, say something click. And I don't ever want that some go down that I was aware of and that I ignored and I could have had maybe a helping hand in aiding. I can't have that on my conscience. I can't. It has gotten me in trouble in the past. But nonetheless, nah. And those of us who was, you know what, let's see what we can do and let's raise the alarm. Don't nobody feel bad about that. She should feel bad about wasting your time, your energy, and crying wolf and being a f***ing asshole. But the rest of us, compassionate, good people. We ain't gullible.
Yo, she said, we ain't gullible. We ain't gullible. We ain't gullible. We ain't gullible. We're compassionate, good people. We ain't gullible. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are gullible. And you're stupid. Trust me. You're stupid. You're not just gullible, you're stupid. For somebody who up on the internet that claims that you are this smart person, you're dumb. You're dumber than the girl. The girl will trick you, you dumber than she. Trust me. That girl couldn't trick me. That girl couldn't trick me. You're fooler than the girl. So, it's not she who must be upset at. We must be upset at people like you. We're gullible. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. You are gullible. Big time. Now them say the girl must apologize, or she know. As a matter of fact, there's a written statement. There's a written statement from I see it on Revolt TV, so it must be legit. And she said, "Here's the apology. I guess this is the apology because I can't find an apology anywhere else." Yeah? I have said a long time that I was never missing, nor was I kidnapped. Right? I've tried to keep silent because it's something that will be handled legally. She wrote, following my negative COVID-19 test, the hotel proceeded to cover their tracks once word got out and forced me to stay at a resort for the remainder of my quarantine. So is that an apology? Is that is the apology? That is it? And why is there even a written apology? She went live. She went live with the whole thing, detailing even the way the toilet was, detailing even the cobweb them, detailing even the spider them, detailing everything, detailing the rat dude and the roach dude them and everything. So why no a written apology or somebody have to quote her? Why she not come forward and say, you know what, do a live? Oh, somebody say Amanda is from Grenada, I guess. And then she and her mother go to the airport to throw one tantrum in the airport where her mother all take off all her mask in front of the other attendant them. After she come in contact with her daughter who supposedly have COVID, her mother took off the mask in the airport and basically went up in the face of the attendants them or the agents them at the airport. But let me ask you a question. Me not go bother play this. Let me see me find a little part of that something. Hold on. Because everybody covered this already. Everybody covered this already. So me not even want dwell too much on the foolishness, the fool sitting with the man put forward.
Did you know that the average adult has 5 to 20 pounds of toxic poop in their body at any given moment?
But me just want to find one little piece. Alright. Alright, watch this. Watch this.
And this one up here.
Watch this. Watch this.
I just found 3 cameras in my room. 3. And I'm going to show them to you guys. Because I don't want you guys to think that I'm bugging. And of course I recorded this. And everyone's going to know about this. So here's one. I covered it up, obviously. Here's the other one. And this one up here. So I just found out that I was being recorded the entire time I've been in this room. There are cameras in my mom's room. There are cameras in the room that my friends were quarantined in. There were cameras in the room that we paid for. So I'm finished.
I'm getting ready to visit the room that Kalina Collier was staying in at the Ocean Coral Spring Hotel in Trelawney. So I'm making sure that I put on my PPE owing to the fact that she had COVID and she just checked out of the room. Collier said that there were 3 cameras in her room, so I'm going to check this out. She checked out of the hotel today, so I'm making sure that if there were cameras in her room, then I'll give you a view of that. Collier was staying in room 1123, one of 5 rooms at the hotel, which is used specifically to quarantine or isolate people who have tested positive for the COVID-19 virus.
No phone is supposed to see that already. I don't want to go through all of that.
But that's a motion sensor.
I just want to show you the camera.
But she said there were cameras in this room, so I'm checking to see if there are cameras. There's a flashing light right here, which is a motion sensor. I believe that Collier may have thought that this was a camera.
So what she point when I say a camera is actually motion sensors. And she actually admitted that they were in all the rooms. She said it was in her mother's room. She said it was in the room that they checked into before they told her she had COVID. She said it was in her friend's room. So that means that it's consistent. The motion sensor is consistent in all of the rooms. But let's say you don't know what is motion sensor. Let's say people like Amanda Seals don't know what is motion sensors because she has never been to a hotel before. All her celebrity status and her celebrity lifestyle that she's living, she has never been in a hotel before, right? Because most of the hotels that I've been to, them have the motion sensors there. So somebody like Amanda Seals and the gullible people that were believing this girl, yeah? Of course, from she point up and you're supposed to say those things are like motion sensors. You understand me? I say those things are like motion sensors are sometimes the sprinkler them have up on the roof up there, so right? No. When somebody say them have sense, when somebody claims that them have sense, somebody claims that them not gullible. How must somebody get kidnapped? Somebody gets kidnapped, right? And you are allowed to have a phone that you can go live? Yo, Instagram, Facebook, them kidnap me, you know. Yeah, man, them kidnap me. You know what's me there? Me there at Trelawney in a hotel, it named Trelawney Getaway, and I'm in room 112, and yes, and you can come get me. Them kidnap me. Them give me a phone to use so I can go live. My kidnappers gave me a phone and internet so I can go live. What? Somebody no, help me understand. Then you go call, then you go say no gullible. But I know that are the problem, people. And never that are the problem. The story never make no sense from morning, people. The story was just a stupid story from morning. It never make any sense. It's just some people where have certain amount of dislike for Jamaicans. And some people when I like Jamaicans. And some people where despise us. Even as sports. It's like you have some people from different islands. And trust me, it's not even something where some people conscious about. It's something where you inherit. It's something where passed down from you, from your generation, from your foreparents, you know. Because the slave master them from early out, them put a stigma upon Jamaicans like we are the worst people on earth. You have to understand that. If it were not for little sports and little talent what we have, trust me, people that deal with wicked. There will be no love for Jamaicans. Based on how them set the thing for go. Because we are the trendsetters, you know. We are the one where, you know, when we set certain trend. It's no, we not set no trend again, you know. We stop set trend, you know. But remember, Jamaicans are we set certain trend. And society, especially from outside of Jamaica, them used to despise the trends and what we set. Like all dreadlocks and sitting the Rastaman and dirty Rastaman. At one point, you know, Rastaman couldn't go Cayman Island. Rastaman couldn't take plane and then the boy might go a Cayman. You mad? Dreadlocks, dirty dread boy and them something there. So culture and them thing, the cut off pants and them thing, I think even we start all them something there, cut off pants and make pants look like cut off pants ton style. When cut off pants thing used to be like your teeth for cut off your pants foot. And now we see them all sell cut off pants in a store and them something there. We start them something, you know. Cut off pants foot and roll up one pants foot and all them something and roll up pants. Because when Massa put up on the plantation, we turn the Massa uniform, you know, in a fashion, roll up pants foot and all kind of things. We are bossy slaves. From plantation days, we are bossy slaves, you know. Yeah, man, you know, we plantation things and we make that look like fashion. You have to understand that, you know, even the plantation, man used to boast it on plantation, you know, man roll up pants good and make pants turn fashion and all kind of things. Yeah, man. Man I work under duress. And still I even think about the sisters them and try to present themselves a certain way. That's why we then call them bossy slaves. Bossy slaves. So we are bossy slaves. We are the slaves and we talk back to master. That's why words like bumbleclat and them things there. Them boycott them words there, you know. Them ban them words there, you know. Because them words they come from Jamaicans. It somehow come from Africa, linked from the African dialect, but you know we fix up the thing. So when we realize, say, yo, because we hold on, remember Jamaicans, you know. Remember Jamaicans, and I think the Haitians, them, you know. But most of the Jamaicans, them, because the Haitians, them, it hold on a lot of French, what do I call it now? Teachings, or a lot of French concepts. But Jamaican, we stayed raw. We stayed raw, you know. You go some places in Jamaica right now, all know them not embrace the Queen's language, you know. Subconsciously, we not even embrace the Queen's language in some places in Jamaica to this day, you know. So when you go some places in Jamaica, like some deep places in Jamaica, you hear some people talk like them are Africans. We call it patois. But if you check the sound, the words that them I use, come here, and all of them things there. And hey boy, good on this man. We still not embrace the Queen's language in enough places because we are one of the people them we're coming to slavery. We are one of the set of people them we're coming to slavery. We hold on upon the African roots. Hold on upon it. Master did have a hard time to beat it out of the people them where them send go Jamaica. The place where you see them called Jamaica now where them send the bad slaves them because them couldn't break with so easy. That is the reason why they had buck breaking. Because them realized say, yo, in order for them to get us to conform, them have to do all manner of things. Sodomize the man them in front of the woman them. You know, sodom like a rape man in front of a woman and them something there for soften up the man them. So when man start walk, man commit suicide because him get violated. You understand what I say? And when them soften we up now, so them start put a church on every corner. So when some people even come out and say, yo, what you have against the church? You understand? We have nothing against you, the brothers and sisters. We have something away. We have something against them, the representation of Massa. You understand what I say? Them think they are Massa infrastructure. Massa put them things in place. Because the bad slaves, them something they have to conform them. So what them do? Them put a bar and a church on every corner. Is either you're drunk with alcohol or you're drunk in religion. So you have to understand that there's a stigma upon Jamaicans. Upon we what them call Jamaicans. Because at the end of the day, you know, the whole of we are brothers and sisters, you know. The whole of we are one people, you know. It's just Master come and decide, say, yo, you see the rebellious one them. We are going to send away the rebellious ones them. So when you read all the stories and you hear the stories and you hear how we wicked and how we kill people and chop up people and all of them things are the rebellious nature. And of course them further now implemented, you know, things we could have make we even become more rebellious, but we stop rebel against the system. We stop rebel against Massa and then find a way how to make we start rebel against ourselves. So we don't unite no more. We more want to kill off each other now because what? Then find a way to use politics and them send in people like Siaga them and them people that come in at the thing. And divide we up. And then you have election where run and man start fight for two white people. We used to fight against this system, you know. As Jamaicans, you know. We used to fight against this system. That's how rebellious we were. They couldn't break with. Them had to use plans. Them continue over the years. Them use plans to break us. So boom. Them started buck breaking when them comes to boom and sex off the man them. In front of everybody. Children and everybody are watching you get, you know, violated by Massa. So either one or two things. Either you're going to become a bitch or you're going to kill yourself. You see? So you do Massa the honors. You know, Massa not bear the guilt or whatever it was. I mean, I think Massa can feel guilt. So Massa not hang you high. You already hang yourself because Massa violated you. You understand me I say? So when them do that now, them realize, okay, buck breaking work, but it not really work because the man them rather kill themselves after them get raped. Because man have the African spirit. Man I say we can't live with this. We can't live with this and know say, yo, somebody violate with masculinity. Some man used to just say, you know what, call it, boom, kill himself. Said, buck breaking at work, but it's not everybody at work, pan. It not work how master want it to work. So then master comes up, boom, now and say, okay, bars, alcohol can turn them into zombies. You see me I say? You're under the influence of alcohol, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know yourself, you start abuse the people them around you. When you're sober, you work. When you're not sober, you don't have no use for yourself. And of course, when you're sober enough to work during certain hours. So master used to make it legit for bars to open at a certain hours. Notice that bars open at night time or evening time. And nowadays you see people start open bars at daytime. Bars open at night. When you don't work that. And when you don't work, the bars them open. So you work, junk, in the morning you wake up, work again, junk, morning, boom, bam. But it can't work on the day of worship. Bars had to be closed on the day of worship. It's now people are violating and open bars all on Sunday, you know. Remember when you look at youth grew up, you know, bars no open on not even Sunday night. You don't remember that? You don't remember that? Because it's a day of worship. So alcohol couldn't sell on the day of worship because they have make sure so that day they know is where you're going to the house of the Lord now, and you're going to learn about your sins, you're going to repent from your sins, you're going to feel guilty for the things that we are do, you're going to be a better person now. But in order for you to be a better person, you have to now learn to forgive. And so forgive your enemies, love your enemies. So no matter what master did do to the ancestors them, to the fighters them, to the warriors them, to the bad slaves them when them sent come to Jamaica, the place called Jamaica, they found a way now to teach them that, okay, we are all brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ. But if you and your brother have a problem, don't come pray. Fix the problem with you and your brother first. But well, we and the ancestors, the slave masters and the ancestors, them know our brothers and sisters in Christ. You see that? They became brothers and sisters in Christ. So them have to love them brothers and them sisters. Them have to love them enemies, love them brothers and sisters, etc., etc. So them find a way now to tone them down. These are just the truth without we even offend anyone against what them believe in and what them believe in. These are just the truth. So we not tell us in a go church. We not tell us in a praise your Jesus. We not tell us in a praise your God. We just show you where the thing come from. We have to be brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ. You see? So we can calm down. So we can stop being so aggressive. Because we were very aggressive. But aggressive against who? Aggressive against Massa and the sellouts them. Where we da call them a lot of them. Where they come out of both Massa and the sister. So you did have the mulatto them, we did have go on like them better than the Negroes them, the full Negroes them. And it used to cause conflict. You see what I say? So that's why you even find even some Jamaicans and say, yo, that red boy there, you see? You see what I say? They used to say, the nasty red boy, and them things there. Nasty red girl. Them things that come from we about dislike for the mulattoes, them who used to be Massas. They call them house Negroes. And them think they come from far, them think they just up on the surface. No, you can't understand. Me try to paint the picture why some people would have so quick to jump to a conclusion and saying a sister is kidnapped. I was being kidnapped with a phone going live. It's like it doesn't make any sense. It's not just, I do not take it for just something on the surface and think that this is just a surface thing. It's not just a surface thing. It's a thing where plant in our system. They plant something in the people them system. The people them were supposed to be one people. There is something planted in the people them system to cause a level of divisiveness. You have to understand that. It's not just a surface thing. Because everybody could see it clearly. If you believe that this woman was kidnapped and she was going live, it doesn't make any sense. The woman saying she's kidnapped and the room that she's doing the video from is clean. She's doing a live. She's doing a live from a clean room that she's been kidnapped. Who kidnapped somebody and give them a phone and Wi-Fi? Who? When? Where? How? That's not kidnapping. So how could you believe that? That you went as far as to trying to find people to go fix this thing and calling up the embassy and all kind of manner of things, and thousands of people were burning out Jamaica. Them know I go to Jamaica again. And you know, that's why them not like Jamaica. There were so many people believing this rubbish. Something that was clear as day that it was something being fabricated. People were actually under this girl's post, crying tears. Could I come on this camera now and tell you that, yo, you know, say I've been kidnapped? Yeah. Maybe a 173 Bourbon Street. Yeah. Me in a room to the left. It mark 17 on the door. My kidnappers, them are idiot. So my kidnappers, them give me phone and internet. If you tell them which part me there, and no police are come catch the kidnappers, them and lock them up and send them to prison. And so kidnappers fool. Because it's easy enough for police just find you're missing. You're missing. So if you're missing and police are come look for you now. Police are try to find you. Oh, him up on the live. Yo, Clifford Smith is missing and we haven't seen him in 5 days. And your parents, first and foremost, you're supposed to call your parents, and your parents, the first thing you get a phone. All right. All right, check this out. Check this out. The first thing, if you get kidnapped and you get a phone, what the first thing you'd do? What the first thing you'd do if you get kidnapped and you get a phone? So you get kidnapped on your phone. The kidnappers, them never realize that you have your phone. What would be the first thing you do? Outside your dreams, say people stupid, yes it can happen. That would be one of the stupidest kidnappers in our history. Kidnap you. Kidnap you, right? Somebody kidnap you. Some people kidnap you and give you internet and you have your phone. Wi-Fi in my room and I get kidnapped. I have Wi-Fi. And them kidnap me and them have me in a room and I find them. Then I realize I have my phone. Me think say kidnappers that make certain so them take away your phone or any means of communication. Alright, let's say the kidnappers them are idiot then. But you realize that the kidnappers them are idiot. And you actually get a phone call and you go live. Wouldn't it be a situation where the police will be at the scene or my family them would have been on them way with the police because me I call my mother, my brother, my sister, somebody quick. So that means that by the time me go live, my parents and the police or whosoever would have be on the scene and arrest the kidnappers them. So the guard that she said was outside the door, the guard would have get caught. So the guard outside, the door and you are inside on your phone on a live and the guard now look in and say, get off the phone. The guard now look in and say, what are you doing on the phone? And take away your phone from you. So you in your phone actually, you're in a room, you say the guard is outside the door and you up on your phone attack. And so nobody never care about that. Me tell us that, but the problem was not the kidnapping. Other some people will have grab anything them can grab for put on Jamaica, and Jamaicans them will grab it. It happens even foreign. You know, the workplace them. You have some people just not like the Jamaicans them. We can't play, come on, not play hypocrite with the thing. We have some places in America where Jamaicans them work in a certain departments and you just face a level of scrutiny. People just against you, people just burn you out, people just hate you, people just not like you. We know that, I don't know, but we not blame you. We not blame you for the way you feel, or your independent feeling that. We just make you know, say, you are programmed. We just make you know, say, this not really come from you. And not just really you, this come from, you know. Yeah, you just feel a level of dislike for somebody where you don't even know nothing about the person. You just hear the person's accent and you just dislike the person. It's the same way with even the Haitians them. Some people just hear the Haitians them accent and just instantly not like them. Not just by the Haitians them even talking. For years, some people just not like you. Because of course that you're programmed for that too. We are programmed not to like the Haitians them. Because what? The first thing they tell you say them work obia. You see me say them are obia worker, and then we obia you, and then we do things to you, and then we work voodoo upon you, and all of them things there. Where you think that come from? That come from Massa. Massa it already put out that and put stigma upon the Haitians them for you now come use against them, and we know I look upon the Haitians them as wicked people, evil people, them through them rebellious and through them work obia. That's why so much destruction reach them. And you even have black people we celebrate when a hurricane mash up or an earthquake mash up Haiti. You have black people we celebrate that, you know. Celebrating that in the sense of, oh, see, because them work obia and them never turn to God, or them never turn to Jesus to save them in a slavery. In a slavery, if them just wait upon the Lord, they will not go through this now, but see them go work the obia, and at the obia where them work at the crosses and the curse where they upon them now. I celebrate what happened to them, you know, them demise. Because what? That is something where them plant in our system. So it's the same thing if somebody did that in a Haiti with a cell phone, going live in a hotel, without it quick for believe that the person get kidnapped for true because it's a zone where there's a lot of unrest, and we hear about the thief and the rob and the this and the that and the crime and the violence and the obia, and we hear about all of them things. There's the same thing with Jamaica. People will quick for believe that this is actually the case with somebody dep on a phone. I go live and I tell you say the room full of roach and rat and all kind of things, but which part she's standing is a nice, clean, beautiful place you look on. But why you think so? Because of course your program, because I guarantee you, if this woman was in a hotel in Trinidad or the Bahamas or some other island, nobody would believe her. Then I say, liar girl, show her the bathroom. How comes you up on the phone and you get kidnapped? Why you don't call the police? I'll come off for the live and call the police. Give me the number which part you would make me call. Those would have been the comments. Then nobody would not say, oh my God, oh I can't believe this, I don't like Jamaica and I will never go there. I will never go to that place. That place is a wicked place. A beer that people. But if it were another island where them see as decent, see people as more decent people, less boisterous and all of them things that people were progressive and all of them things there. If this girl was in Cayman, because I guarantee you, in Cayman Island, Check this out. In Cayman Island, some tourists, more than one situation I went point out to you in Cayman and there was no outrage. Look at this. Cayman Island, a student, she actually, I think she's studying law or she's in law school. She went to the Cayman Island and she was supposed to be in quarantine for mostly 14 days and she spent something like 10 days out of it or something like that and went to an event and then lock her up and give her must be 6 months or must be 1 year in a jail. And they were writing stories and trying to beg for mercy and asking Donald Trump to help her and all kind of things. Somebody didn't pick up that story there. Because she went to an event, she had no COVID. Mark, you know, she was not tested positive. She did not test positive for COVID. So she in her room, she quarantined for a few days and then she went to this event with her boyfriend. Bam! Prison. Not jail, prison. No outcry. Because of course, it's the Grand Cayman is a top class place. Where you know, expect that them are going to treat people inhumane. But that not Jamaica. How do I lock up the woman for 1 year? Eh? And the woman not even test positive. The woman not test positive. And they want people lock up in a house. I mean, I go down there because this and that. And when that did a go on. And when them did a keep election. Them never worry about COVID. And when them a keep church. But nobody said nothing about the student that got, I think it was a year or something. And then they reduced it to must say 6 months or something. Don't quote me upon the number. But she got prison time. Prison time. There was another case where some people were quarantined. And they were supposed to go back and take a test now. Just to prove that they're safe. And the people them stopped somewhere according to the information to buy grocery. Bam! Lock them up. We never see no video come out. We never see no outrage. We never see the story spread. The story not go nowhere. Because what? It's a model country. It's a top class country. It's a country where decency and them think there is the order of the day and everybody there decent. But let it was Jamaica. Some people test negative. Some people just go for do them follow up. Stop to get some food in a them mask and them lock them up. You hear how them lock them up, not the dirtiest jail them. You hear how them lock them up without cause. You hear all manner. That story there that go viral if it were Haiti or Jamaica. But once a country, them are some country where we claim the nice, decent people them there. We nobody make no outrage about them thing there. Then where you think that come from? Then the same thing. Because Master didn't make you or your ancestors them where you basically get programmed from. Master did just make the people them know say, yo, don't mess with those Negroes because those Negroes are not good for you. And even today you find people who claim say them rich, them are black people, you know, but claim say them rich and them have certain status, them tell us say don't mix with the ghetto people them. Don't mix with them ghetto people, them. Don't go play with them, don't go this with them, go and do with that. Don't integrate with them. But yet see the same people them may have a problem with white people. I say them now have no integration with black people. But them no want no integration with ghetto people or poor people. You see what I'm saying? So the story is deeper than what a girl that pull off. What she name Kalian, what she pull off is a scab. She pull off the scab off of the sore foot, but everybody a pussyfoot around it. She show them up. That's why people like Amanda Seals and the idiot them would believe like a full story there. Can't come forward now, come talk about say, oh, I wasn't, we not gullible. Yeah, you're gullible. Nobody not get kidnapped and get Wi-Fi and get telephone and get all of them something here. Come on, man. But of course, it's somewhere it happened that you despise. It happened somewhere where you despise the people. That's the real argument. Because the story was not believable. from the get-go. Me watching that, without just say, my girl, why not go on the phone and call the police? Or my girl, you're an American citizen? Call 911. You're an American citizen. You have a number where you can call. Call 911. Call 911. We wait for go live. And when they don't call them, you're up on the live. Come up on the live. Oh, people, I just got in touch with the immigration. I just got in touch with the embassy. I just got in touch with my mom. My mom is actually working on this. In no time, the police will be here or the embassy will send someone. Come on. You get something to go live and you know call your family, them are foreign, and get a number for emergency. So it's not. And then you say, oh, these girls will do anything or these people will do anything to get on the internet or go live or go viral. Yes, it's the era that we're living in. But are you will propagate it? Are you will fall feet? Because everybody are going to try something. People are kill themselves on internet. People are commit suicide on internet. Man are shoot woman in the head on the internet because, of course, is where you crave. Is where you crave, you know. So people know say there's a market for it. People know say you crave it. That girl knows say you crave it. Everybody now have fans. Me have fans on my Facebook. Me have fans, Instagram fans. So everybody now want to be a celebrity. Everybody wants to be a celebrity. So they can just come cook up any story and sell to you, and you are going to be the one who grab it up, especially if it is from somewhere or against somebody we don't like. That is the reason why when a story come out without Spice, so much I want to burn her out. Why I think so much I want to burn out Spice when there's a story about her? The story not even have to be plausible, you know. You know already not like her. That's the problem, you know. It not even have to make sense. The story don't even have to make sense. She don't even have to have nothing to do with the story. But because she work hard, and people see she work hard, and she save her money, and she buy in her house, and she put up them things here for you to see. She put all them things up, you know, and you see it, and it'll kill you. Because now you look on it and say, oh, she too show off. Me can't wait till it come crashing down. Because she has show her pretty car, she has show her big house where she just buy. She has show her relationship. She has show her relationship. She has show her children them get gift. She has show her relationship with her man and give her children them things. Then you're glad now for hear say the children them may not be even for the man where say where she say a feel pitting them, because you well want to tear her down. You well want to bring her down. So even if the story, even if you know say the story, somebody has said something or do something when not even ethical. Because like somebody have some inside information say a youth is not you know, a man is not the father of a woman's children, right? And you can come bust that on the internet, not even thinking so them youth they go school or them youth they have to go school and all them things. And people might look on them and say, yo, your jacket and them things. Because we have them things in a society. And me not immune from them type of behavior either, because sometimes we put things forward, but guess what? You're quick to believe it because, of course, you not like the person. And that's the problem. So when you already have a preconceived mind, a lot of people have preconceived minds against Jamaicans. They make up their mind about Jamaicans already. From you hear the accent, boom, no, out of here. We never know them. From you see some people and you just see a story about them, oh shit, him again, Lord God, for real man, a true man. Because you already have a preconceived mind and you well want to see the person feel. You well want to rid society of the person. You well want to see the person drop on his or her face. So the same thing linked back to the story with this flight attendant woman. There was nothing in the story for anybody to believe we have sense. Unless you have a preconceived mind. Unless you aren't able to think rational. There's no way you can't tell me say you're a rational thinker and you see somebody there on the live and say them get kidnapped. Me the pan alive, yeah? I say me get kidnapped. Make no sense. Absolutely no sense. Zero. No sense. You would not believe me. Me love the pan is live, yeah? I tell us me get kidnapped. Yo, me I tell you say, yo, last night, me I tell you say, me I go down the road, people. And me say, yo, some man hold me. And them throw me in another room, yeah. Yo, me not even know where the room name start, yo. Me get kidnapped, yo, and me alone in the room, people. Yeah, people. And you know, say the road when me dep on it name, me turn pan a road and it name Sprinklers Boulevard. Yeah, Sprinklers Boulevard and the number dep on the door is 404. Yeah, Sprinklers Boulevard, room 404. Yeah, come in the house, the house at 404. You wanna believe me? That say, yo, Vegas, attention, yeah, look. You that say, yo, in them man, they do anything to get attention. You would never believe. Yo, the man, they do, hey, yo, the man, hey boy, come off of the internet, man, attention, yeah, look. But make somebody say, me kidnap them, and them in another room, yeah. Yo, Vegas kidnap me, you know. Yeah, the boy kidnap me, chew me a bun out the boy. Yo, the boy kidnap. Yo, yeah. And a girl come forward and say, yo, people, I'm kidnapped. You know, Vegas, the artist. Yeah, the one, yes, the one we get ushered out. Yes, the ushered out artist. The one, you know that one? The one when I believe in a Bible. The one where there's a bun out God. Me go him house last night and chew me never want to give him no pum pum. He kidnapped me and said he might go hold me until me give him and me no want to talk loud because me no want him here. So me in the room I talk on the phone here. Hi Judith, I've been kidnapped. Judith, hi Judith, yes me dear, him kidnapped me. Judith, when last you see Tony? When last you see Tony, Judith, when last? And him beat me up too, you know, him beat me up, you see, I saw it swell up. Yeah, man, him lick me or some. Hey Joey, how are you? You don't believe that because what? You have a preconceived mind about Vegas. So you don't believe that? So now if I want to come around with this little fool girl story and I come burn out the girl now. When I want to forget burn out, I want to forget burn out. I think the girl alone forget burn out. I want to forget burn out because I want to like Jamaicans. I want to like we. But I come try pussyfoot around this. I want to like we. This girl on the pan alive. Hey, I've been kidnapped and let me show you the camera. And there's one camera there. And there is another camera. And because you know, they don't understand, you know, because I tell the security, I said, you ain't gonna talk to me like that, security. You ain't gonna talk to me like that, security. You gonna know who you're talking to today. Yes, but I am kidnapped. Michael Sutherland, you stop sing. Whether me stop sing, yes or no, it not go help you in a life, brother. So if me stop sing, because me want come do look alive and enjoy myself, it not go bother you no way. Because if me did out there take coke, you wouldn't did know. So if me did take coke and you find out, you wouldn't ask me to stop sing. Because maybe you don't want me to be a cokehead. But because me not take coke, and more time I just want to come reason with the people them. So I don't think that illegal. I not think that is something which should have bother you if me come reason with the people them. I just mean that. I might enjoyment that. Me can't enjoy something without enough to come on the internet can come about if me stop sing or if me stop DJ or if me stop whatever the fuck me I do. Me not think that that's supposed to be something that offend you. Because enough of you ask me to stop sing, but you not ask one of friend them if them stop kill people. One not ask one of friend them if them stop rape off a little picnic them. One not ask one of friend them if them stop promote violence and all kind of things against women. But when quick for come ask me if me stop sing. When me go sing, you see now where they sing? You see no Ras now where they sing? You know see a COVID the panel and people have to wear mask go in a them bed. Where the fuck me I go sing? Where me I go sing? No, you have a preconceived mind. You don't like me because me up on the internet to talk to the people them. But it's not your fault. You are just one of the house Negroes where of course you already have your mind made up. So that I go bother you from your see Vegas because guess what? Other artists when they come talk, me see people, me see other artists will go on them live every day. I mean, no see you now go over they go ask them if they stop sing because you like them. Because that is not the person that you want to see fail. That you have to understand. And that's the problem. Because I know say artists, you have some artists go live every day. You have some artists put up something every day. You have some artists depend on something show all them pum pum. Just for draw you in. Me see artists all make gyal suck out tongue. That don't bother you. That ain't gonna bother you. What them a do for draw you in, no bother you because you basically already have a preconceived mind, so them can't do nothing for offend you. But me come and reason with the people them, and I tell the people them about the history, and I tell the people them about something we were programmed with. It's a problem to you because if you go in the studio go sing, shut the fuck up and go sing. And if I stop sing tomorrow, and broke out hungry on the side of the road, maybe I can't call upon you for little help. So since me not do that, brethren, just let me talk, man. Let me talk, man, because you allow your friend them to do what they want to do, man. Just allow me, make me do me, man. You see me I say? Your mind already made up, man. Just if your mind already made up against Vegas, what you come on the page for? You know, say me I go come on the internet, come talk. When I stress out, me come talk with the people them. When me having a bad day, me come reason with them to keep my sanity. Me no think say nobody supposed to be. Alright, here we do. Here we do, brethren. Me I tell you what to do. Me I tell you what to do, brethren. Me have a solution for anybody who don't want me come on the internet, come talk. Me have a solution. Me have a solution. And why me I highlighting? Because yeah. Me have a solution, people. Me have the solution. What's the solution now? What's the solution? Me have a solution. Me have a solution. Me have a solution, people. Yo.
Yeah.
You see it? Me I show myself and you can't show yourself on the camera. You have to show yourself, make people say, who give me instruction, don't it? I will ask question, don't it?
That's just about saying the most old language. You want to see my face, dog?
No, me no want, no, not me. Me say it's only right for the people them see what them attack to. Me no think say.
No, me just say one thing, I just jump up and turn that topic.
Yeah, because I want to turn that topic because I you say it. So me ask you a question. Well, Hold on. Yeah, me like do that. Me like do that. Me take. Calm down. Calm down. You get a chance to spill your gut now. Hold on. Yeah, but hold on. You can't say that. You don't me interrupt you. But me could start off on a good note first. Me could start off on a good note first. Me could start off my life, so me can't make me talk. So. Alright. So. Ready? How do I get up? What's going on? So, you already know? You already know? Yeah, look, you're going to do them with the 75, Hello to what you can do tonight, 25, oh, to the right, to the over there for the soul. Soul. See, him can't show himself by the camera, but he might come to ask me if me stop sing. Man, go away again, my youth. Go away, go Bridget. You work at your life. Let me go just allow you for just talk and just talk what you want to talk. So, go man. If it's just you're not even have no little nothing about you. You want to say something and me I give you opportunity to come say what you say. And you're going to want an idiot. And I may bring your life on my page. And you're going to maybe cut this now and you're going to put on the internet and say the boy Vegas after me this the boy to the on him page. After me this the boy on him page. The boy come a try. Yeah man, he's a boy when me not like, you know. Yeah, and put it on YouTube and you get 200 or 300 people agree with you and you feel like you reach somewhere in your life. That not help you, brother. That not help you. So, as me I say, that's the problem. Some of we already have the program, people. Some of we already programmed. Because when I check it out in truth, become your son, just a reason with the item. But anybody else could have come reason with Uno and them now go ask them if them stop singing. If them most loved artists did come a reason, them wanna ask him if him stop sing. Them now say, yeah man, a real thing you talk me down, a real thing you talk, what you mean? So when me come and put forward social issues, them have a problem with it. Because of course, alright, so my time, you know, the same thing when I say them agree with, you know, but them can't hear it from me. Because what? Them already have a preconceived mind. Them mind already made up. Them see me as one of the bad slave. And that's the thing. Them see me as one of the rebellious slave. And once you are a rebellious slave, just like the Jamaicans them. And in truth, you know, let us be honest. And it is not even his fault why he is like that. Me just use him make an example. It's not even his fault why he is like that. So I don't hate him. I don't burn him out. I call him and I clown him. Or him a clown me. Whichever way he want to take it. But I have nothing against him. I have nothing against him. Why? Why I have nothing against him? Because in program. In program. You know how much things him have built up. Him have a bag of things built up. Remember say me don't know him from Adams, you know. Just like I have some people, them don't know you from Adams, them don't know you as a Jamaican from Adams. Them don't know you as a Haitian from Adams, and them just look on you and say you're a bad person. Them just have a preconceived mind because there's a stigma out against a set of people. A group of people, them put a stigma upon them. So once you're stigmatized, you have no chance with them. I don't blame him. I actually feel sorry for him. Because he's hurting. He's actually hurting because me never know some feel them way. Just like some people, we Jamaicans or we Haitians, we don't know so some people actually feel them way towards we until we actually get in contact with them. So that could not be my problem. It couldn't be my problem because I know me don't know you. You know me don't know you, and you carry this belly, you carry this grudge, you carry this hatred, and that heavy upon your heart, you know. That heavy upon your heart, but where that come from? That come from the programming. Them already program we to be like that because a man don't have to even know you. To bust a shot in your head. Him just already have a negative vibe towards you. Or she just have a negative vibes towards you. So she just see you dress up. She don't know how hard you work for your clothes. She don't know how hard you work for buy your car. But she just see her not like you. Why you not like her? Because she show off. Every time she pass, she have to turn the music up loud in her car. But I feel her car, she work hard and buy it. Me just not like Jamaicans because them go on too much. Maybe because they've been through a lot. Maybe what them are going with not have even nothing to do with you, you know. Maybe Jamaicans are just some proud people. Maybe are just some proud people we just find a joy and find a level of cockiness in the things that them achieve. Knowing say somewhere we have come from nothing. So sometimes I just work or we put in, we are celebrating it. Sometimes I have nothing to do with you, you know. You may be from another island or you from another place or another country or whatever. You may see us as Jamaicans. Or even say a Haitian then. And you may see us acting when they call bossy or show off. But it's not you. We just a celebrate. We just a step high. We just a step proud. We just a step in our success. Sometimes we are stepping in our success, you know. And maybe if you just stop with, or if you just ask with, how you get to that point here, maybe we just show you the formula. Maybe we give you the memo, you know. And say, yo, me I come from here, so these are the things that I did to get here. Sometimes it have nothing to do with you. You in the workplace where things are because me get a promotion, me start act different, or me start hype. I stop deal with some people and all of them things here because I start make money now. I mean, I come back on the corner because I start make some money now and all of them things there. No, it have nothing to do with you. And just me, I just a walk in on my success. Me just a walk in on my success and I can't deal with if I go walk back in a failure. So I know nothing for you hate me for. I know nothing for you dislike me for. Because at the end of the day, that now will stop me from being successful. As a matter of fact, you are motivating me to be more successful. That's the thing, you know, because you remind me of where me coming from. Some people say, oh, you know, remember where you come from. We cannot forget where we're coming from because we have people like you who think say we bossy, who think say we show off, who think say we not look back on Uno. We have people like Uno to remind we why we not come back around there, so. Uno remind we of the things and when we have to deal with to get to which part we're there. So Uno just a reminder. But we make failure into not an option. So it's not even nothing for you dislike we about. So you, and maybe you can't help yourself. Maybe you can't help yourself. And again, we cannot blame people too. When we ignite the genes or whatever, we're inside of them. Because some people genetically, you know, maybe them have that thing genetically. So sometimes we can't even blame them from the way they behave. And sometimes we ignite it. Sometimes we ignite what them have in them, you know. So if, let's say, a person come from St. Lucia, and the person are like Jamaicans because the way how them speak. And the person are like Jamaicans because them say Jamaicans, you don't have to do them nothing for them start quarrel. You don't have to do them nothing for them start tell about your mother. You don't have to do them nothing for them start call your pussy. You don't have to do them nothing for etc, etc, etc. Right? When a person here like a man like that now, we come on the live, I mean obviously I try have a discourse with him, a civil discourse with him, and him hear him behave like that now. That ignite the feelings where maybe lay dormant in you, you know. Now you have every reason now if you go back to why me not like Jamaicans. Somebody actually justify your reasons them. Somebody actually give you a reason of say, see it. That's why me not like Jamaicans. So we can always there and play hypocrite and say, yo, them does not like Jamaicans because we bossy and because we this and because we that. But we remind some people and we ignite them whatever is within them, we ignite it. You understand what I say? We bring it forward. Because if me come from an island and me think say I saw Jamaicans behave even against them own people, I mean hear somebody we just want go off for no reason. Me I'm afraid to. Me I go say me no, so them people they sound too aggressive star. Why them have to sound so aggressive? You understand? So, we involved too. We're not perfect. But in truth, back to the conclusion of the whole thing, the story. The little girl we have on it, we come with the story upon the internet, say them kidnap her. People could have sit through that and know say foolishness, but of course there is a stigma. There is a dislike. There is a stigma about us. There is a certain level of resentment towards Jamaicans. Some of it, maybe we can argue why. Because maybe some of it, people can justify why them feel so. People can justify why them have the feelings towards us. Me can actually reason it out and show you which part I come from based on slavery. Because I know that it come from deep down there. So once I make brown-skinned people start feel like them better than dark-skinned people, that was the start of all of the problem. Because to this day, we still think that brown-skinned people better than dark-skinned people. That's why we bleach. They make you feel like long hair better than curly hair or nappy hair. That's why you know, they used to have the hot iron, the hot curling iron or whatever name. Press out your hair, the press iron. And then press on some of the woman and get a bun in them head and them still go at it. You understand? So once them implement that in our society, or something it's going hard for we get rid of. So it's the same thing when I hear something about Jamaica, when I hear something about Haiti, them go quicker to believe than if they would hear something about maybe another Caribbean island where the people are more, the people are well behaved, the people are follow protocols. There's less crime and violence. You understand? Yeah. So now when I look on the little thing and things are just the sister alone are the problem. It's deeper than that. Way, way deeper than that.